good morning. Say good morning, my baby. Okay, Japanese businesses say change describes 2023. Okay, what does that mean? The character hen, which means change, has been chosen as the Chinese character that represents the year 2023 by businesses around Japan, according to a survey from Teikoku Data Bank. The survey asked nearly 1,000 small to medium-sized companies across the country to pick a character that summed up the year, and change was chosen by nearly 60 of them. People's lifestyles and work style reforms were some of the examples of change given by companies that were surveyed. And though 2023 saw many things return to how they were before the pandemic, only 40% of companies plan to return to their pre-pandemic work style, according to a separate survey from Teikoku Data Bank. The character was more than one meaning. When read on its own, hen can mean strange. The strange events in 2023 included abnormal weather patterns, price increases, the war in Ukraine, and the war in Gaza, all of which meant many companies had to change how they do businesses. True. The next most popular characters in a survey were Tai, meaning patience, and Nin, meaning endurance. We had to choose, but to be patient this year, one company said, explaining that it had adopted a trial and error approach to make profit in 2023 after experiencing high costs and lower sales than expected. Cold, the character which mean high, took fourth place in the rankings, representing the increase in cost for fuel and the materials. The Japanese government thinks it's important for smaller companies to deal with these higher costs by increasing their prices in the hope that those companies can then pay higher wages to their workers. But a government survey found that 18% of the 35,000 small to medium-sized companies that were surveyed said they could not pass on these costs to consumers at all. The character ran, meaning confusion, came in fifth place in the rankings. Discussion. What are your thoughts on Teikoku Data Bank's survey? Has your company experienced a lot of change this year? Which of the top 5 words do you think best to describe your experience in the workplace this year? What word would you say best describes your professional life in 2023? What changes do you think 2024 will bring to the professional world? For the discussion, what are the best changes your workplace has seen in recent years? What changes would you introduce to your company if you were in change? What would you say is the worst thing about being a manager? Being lonely, actually. Yeah, it's being very lonely, I think. Would you rather work for a small or large company for the rest of your career? I just want to work by my own. In times of rapid change, experience could be your worst enemy. Yeah, that's also, I think it's a good way of saying. Example, getty. What do you think getty means by this? Yeah, if you have experience, you don't want to change many things. So, yeah. But if you don't have experience, you have to change anyways. I can agree with that.